Areola Dixon says she feels blessed her father is alive today, grateful that a hospital caught a medication mishap before it was too late.
I could have lost my dad.
It all started when Areola's father was on vacation overseas and ran out of his blood pressure medication called Dilacor.
We decided to get a refill for his medication.
But soon after arriving home, her dad was rushed to the hospital.
He felt like he was going to pass out.
Specialists at the hospital said the pills he purchased were having toxic effects on his body. That while he was given a refill of a drug called Dilacor, it's actually a totally different medication than the U.S. version.
The Dilacor that is in the country he went to actually contains a heart failure medication, not the blood pressure medication which he had been receiving.
It's no fluke. In fact, the Institute for Safe Medication Practices recently issued a nationwide safety alert after uncovering dozens of foreign drugs with the same exact brand names as U.S. drugs, but completely different ingredients and purposes.
It can be quite dangerous if you end up with a medication that is not the intended drug.
For instance, Flomax is the name of a drug used to treat prostate disease in this country, but is a fever and pain reliever in Italy. Vivel is the name of a drug prescribed for menopause and osteoporosis here, but is a birth control pill in Austria.
Another example is a drug called Minitran, which is used as a heart medication here. And overseas, it's used for migraines.
Americans gain access to the foreign forms while traveling abroad, and there's new worry as people increasingly turn to online overseas pharmacies.
I think the average consumer would be ill-advised and unwise to be buying products from those kinds of websites.
The Food and Drug Administration cautions, while it has a system to prevent name overlap here in the States, there's currently no way to review brands worldwide.
In an ideal world, such a system would be wonderful, but the reality is that, first of all, we deal in a world with thousands of languages, many different alphabets and structures.
The FDA says it's extremely important to note there is global oversight to prevent duplication of the generic name of any drug. So, if you must fill a prescription outside the States...
The other thing that you need to have with you is the generic or common name of the drug. I think that's critically important for consumers.
Areola says her father's doing much better and will never again leave the country without extra meds and a backup plan.
Don't take any chances.